What's up, Cancers? This is going to be your weekly reading for the week of the 7th through the 13th. So for the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or any other placements of Cancer, this may be for you. Since it is a general reading, please learn to discern and use your own intuition to decipher what messages may be for you. Since this is a general collective reading, I'm tapping into multiple people's energies, Cancer's energies, so not everyone's situation and message is the same. So the only way that you'll know if a message is truly for you is by getting your own personal reading with a reader, where they tap into your situation and your energy specifically, rather than receiving general messages for a collective group of people, because not everything is meant to resonate with you. It's not a personal reading, okay? So for those of you that already know that, those who don't know, now you know. All right, so let's go ahead and tap into the energy surrounding you. I'm just going to pull some oracle messages for you before I get into the tarot. Now, this could be slightly specific to some people, and for some it just may not be, for you, right? So let's see. Cancer. El non-GMO. El brunch. El Twitter. La selfie. Pull one more. Ooh. El gentrification. Okay, so there could be some changes that you're going to make. Could be some of you, it could be changes that you're going to make with your eating habits, okay? Eating more plant-based foods rather than or just less eating, overeating. I do feel like Spirit wants you to eat a balanced breakfast. If you guys are someone that just is always on the go and you don't necessarily have time to eat or something, or eat breakfast, Spirit is saying to start eating healthy. This may be an uncomfortable change that you must make, but nonetheless, it's for your highest good. Some of you have an older relative. This could be your father, it could be grandfather, someone that's older than you that may need to change their diet, or maybe you feel responsible, or you just feel not responsible completely, but maybe you do feel a certain level of responsibility for that person and to help them with their eating habits or something like that. So more plant-based greens. I'm getting some of you protein, avocados. There's eggs here, an egg on some toast. So just make sure that you're eating a balanced diet. You have a balanced diet and that you're eating breakfast, okay? I'm not a health physician, but take what resonates. The Twitter card with the selfie. So some of you guys may be, if you do this, I don't know where this is coming. If you do this, you might feel better, about yourself. You may start posting, pictures of, maybe you want to help people. Maybe you're like a health conscious person, or you're someone who's a health motivator, or whatever you call it. You could be into fitness, you could be into cooking and stuff like that. So maybe you post recipes and health things on your Twitter, or your you could be an influencer with the selfie and the Twitter card. You could influence other people. Maybe you're thinking about it. If you are, something with food, that could be a lifestyle change for other people, or maybe just doing this is out of your comfort zone. It takes a little bit of a push and some courage. I'm getting to do it. I'm getting to do it. Yep, you got all kind of social media. You got notifications. So yeah, this is social media ailment, but that card keeps coming out for a lot of people. All right, so let's get into the tarot. Hopefully that resonated with whomever it was meant to resonate with. Let's see, Divine Spirit, what is the collective message for Cancer? Collective message for Cancer. Okay. 9 of Swords. The Strength card. 7 of Swords. The Magician. The Hierophant. The High Priestess. The King of Wands. The 8 of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. 7 of Wands. Okay. what's good with you guys? Let's see. So the Nine of Swords. This energy right here, you guys, I'm just getting, stop second guessing yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Like, you need to stop second guessing yourself. You might be overthinking something. I feel like your ego, the lower aspect of your ego is kind of pressuring you a little bit. It's something that you have to step out on faith. There's something that you need to step out on and just do it, okay? You may have been planning something for a long time or quite some time. Yeah, okay. So I feel like you have been planning something for quite some time. And you may have made some hints here and there. Maybe you're just questioning and asking people, okay, well, what do you think about this? Or if I do this? I'm getting that you already know what you need to do, and it's only a matter of you putting yourself out there and just doing it. You know, I would not second guess what you're being told to do, what you're feeling guided to do, or what you feel like you want to do, you know, period. So this could have something to do with what I picked up with you starting some sort of health channel or page, or helping other people, posting recipes, and I'm getting to just do it. And with the Seven of Swords, this feels like you may have been holding on to this for quite some time and not really sure about it. Like, it seems like someone around you already knows what you're up to or what you plan on doing, but you're not completely comfortable with your gift. With the Magician card, it's telling you that you have all of the tools to be successful or to get this thing going. This could be something you've been working on for years, but you know, there's a time, you know, there's a divine timing for everything. So I feel like you have all that you need. You know, it may not be what you want right now. Like, when I started, I had all types of excuses not to start my YouTube channel. You know, years ago, I was way less vocal than I am now, way more shyer, if that's the right word, and not really sure of myself, and barely felt comfortable enough reading cards that I was like, I'm not ready to do this. I don't have a camera. I don't have this, and that. I was just making all types of excuses. And I feel like you have the tools to do it. And, you know, I want to start a business. I don't have the money to do it. You know, there's always enough for you to get something going. If it, you know, that pertains to a business. If not, you know what this could pertain to for you. But with the Hierophant card, I get that there's some sort of something that's meant to be unraveled. There's something like you are this packaged gift, and it's time for you to unwrap. You know, it's time for you to come out of hiding, really, and, you know, share. You know, the High Priestess card, I feel like this is, for some of you, this could be spiritual, a spiritual thing that you want to get into or that you're thinking about. This could be a change in your spirituality. Some of you may feel like, you know, a lot of people are not going to support you on your spiritual path, or maybe you're shifting away from certain belief systems and things like that, and you feel, or some of you may already have an established platform and you might want to switch something up and you're afraid of the results of that. You know, let's say for instance you're a musician and you're like, I want to do punk rock, I don't want to do you know, whatever. I want to be a rapper / punk rocker, but I don't know if people are going to, you know, dig that, feel it, or whatever. You have to do what you feel guided to do. It's like it's something with a calling. You have a lot of major arcana cards. There's like these 3 major arcana cards follow one another. You have 4 major arcana cards, but you have the Magician and the Hierophant and the High Priestess that follow. So I get that this has something to do with you, how you express yourself on a deep level. This isn't just something mundane or just something that you're doing for fun. There's something deeper to it. And it could also be that you have a message, or there's just something that this has been placed upon you because it's meant to help people. With the King of Wands, I get that you want to come out. You want to express yourself in a very big way. you planned this for a very long time, or you've been leading up to this moment. Like, you're well equipped and well ready and established to do this, whether you see it in that way or not. And I feel like this has something to do with a project. It has, you could be that project. You've gone through a lot. You've healed. You did so many different things. Maybe this is about getting your health in order. You've put in the work and the effort, and I feel like this is a result. This energy is a result of that. And I also feel with the Ace of Cups, this is like Spirit telling you, like, the offer is here, the time is now, the fulfillment and the success and the joy, what have you, all of that is here now. And maybe you are even a bit hopeful that this is a new beginning for you. You feel some sense of joy in some area, or you can see how it would be beneficial for you in a deep way. It could be something that already makes your heart burst when you think about doing it. It could be many different things, I'm just using certain things as an example, and maybe the examples are what I'm guided to say, so that because it may resonate with you, the examples I'm putting out, but only you know your situation. I feel like there's a fear, though, that you're not going to be fulfilled, or that what you're doing is not going to fulfill you in another way. Maybe that's financially, maybe that's, whatever the case may be. Like, yeah, I enjoy this and I love to do this, but what if, and what I have to remind myself is, when you're serving your true purpose, or when you're living in your truth of what, how you wish to create your reality, the universe has no choice but to align with that, and everything else comes to you. The things and the tools and the resources and everything just align. It's like a puzzle piece. So the 7 of Wands is that you are going to have to stand up and move through your fears. You're going to have to stand up to that. And it could be naysayers. Maybe some of you guys are worried about what your family is going to think, or your friends, or if you're going to have support. One of the things that, most people I know, just let's say, for instance, you're a creative person, or you're a content creator. You could be a makeup guru, whatever, or a person that wants to start a makeup channel, or a chef, or a musician, a writer. And you the thing is that it's natural for others to want to feel accepted and want to feel that they belong with society and their family and their loved ones. They want to feel that. That's natural. So the first thing, or one of the things, the biggest thing, whenever you're putting out something, or you're doing something, you may say to yourself, I don't care, and I look good, and blah blah, I'm gonna wear this outfit or whatever. But there's a part of you that still wants to know whether you look fly or not, or whether your writing is going to influence and inspire people, or if your music sounds good, or if your makeup tutorial, if your makeup looks, on point, or your singing, does it sound good to the audience? Your acting, you want to make sure that what you're doing is going to be well received. And I feel like that could be a hang up, because maybe it's worrying about what other people think about you. If this is family and friends, of course you're always going to have people that are going to say something to you. If you look at this from another perspective, I feel like there may be someone around you that you're afraid of. This could be a fire sign person for whatever reason. It could, there's some sort of fear, and I'm getting a Leo specifically. This person may be a little bit deceptive. This person is not being completely authentic and honest about something, and I feel like you sense it, or they already have a history or a track record of not being trustworthy. I feel like this person is a very good manipulative type of person. It kind of like, I just get this energy like they can make you think too much. Like, say for instance, like a person, like, that this person's lying to you, but they'll convince you that they're not lying, and then it just has you spiraling like, well, maybe they weren't, like, maybe I was tripping, like, maybe I just read that wrong, like, like this person has that gift to do that, and people call it a narcissist. I guess that's what you would call it. This could be someone that you are very close to. I'm getting like there's a spiritual tie or connection or commitment to this person, so it could be like a legal marriage, or you feel spiritually obligated to this person. It could be like someone in the church, because I'm getting some of you may want to revert away from some sort of spiritual practice or spirituality or Could even be a spiritual guru or something. Maybe this person cheated you out of your money or something. I don't know. But you have the High Priestess card here. So Spirit is saying that your intuition is going to grow stronger because of this. So as an example, I dealt with some really shiesty people, and way back then, before I even knew how to really utilize my gifts or even claim that I had a gift, I was like, I just felt negative energies around certain people. I just didn't feel right, and I just didn't trust people. I didn't have any proof that I couldn't trust these people, and sometimes they would even gaslight me and make me think I was tripping. But later down the line, now that I'm able to really tap into my gift and really own it, I can see much more clearly, and I can see how they do this to other people. So I get that your intuition is going to grow stronger because of this situation with this person. And I don't know why, but I get fire signs, specifically Leo, very strongly. I feel like this is also teaching you to stand in your truth and in your power against this person, or it could be people, it could be just people that just test you. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles as well. So in this situation, this scenario, again, how this could be in the workplace, or this could be business wise. You know, you're working with someone. This could be someone that, you know, you could have just bought a car from someone, and maybe it could be a house, it could be anything. You could be like signing a contract with this person, or before you sign one, I just get it because this I think this is a scarecrow. He's about to carve out this pumpkin. So it could be something that you have to be clear and sure that before you sign the contract that this is of your highest good. So I do feel like Spirit wants you to think this through. She's also holding a book in her hand in the High Priestess card. So with the Ace of Cups, you're hopeful that something good will come out of this situation, and your fear is that it will not. You may fear that maybe this person promised you something. This doesn't have to be romantically. This could be, like I said, business, finances. Something was promised, or you're hopeful that it's going to come to pass, potentially, okay? But with the divine hand here, you want to make sure that this is a go ahead and green light from the divine before you sign on. So that's a smart move. At the Seven of Wands, with the situation, I feel like it is going to lead for you to have to stand in your power. So whatever that might be for you and whatever that leads you is completely up to you and your situation. So yeah, so I'm seeing some Gemini energy, Leo energy, maybe Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, Taurus, and yeah, strong Leo energy, like strong. So this could be things in your chart, other people's chart, or this could be planetary alignments within these zodiac signs, or it could be the season of these zodiac signs that are relevant to the situation. So let's take a look at your love energies for this month. And I'm going to use my relationship oracle cards. If you guys are interested in any of my decks, you guys can check the description box. It will take you directly to my website, where my shop, all my products and stuff are. What is the message for Cancer for April? Oh my goodness. I don't know why April came up. Maybe one of you guys' name is April. Cancer for October 7th through the 13th. False love. Okay. I'm going to clarify with the Santa Morte Tarot, just to get clarity. Keep in mind, you guys, not everybody's love situation and status is the same as the next person, so please only take what resonates with you, okay? Whoa. Cards flying everywhere. Also, if you guys would like a personal reading with me, too, you guys can check out my website. I do have a special running for Halloween, or all of October, actually. My spooky sale is available right now. So if you guys are interested in my spooky sale, it is in the community section of my channel. You guys can check that out, okay? Any other readings, if you guys have questions about my readings or my availability, feel free to email me directly. Okay, so I need 6 cards. I don't know if these are all 6, but Divine Spirit, please give us clarity and truth in regards to love. Thank you. Okay, the 9 of Cups, the Chariot, Strength again, in a different deck though, the World, the Nine of Swords again in a different deck, and the High Priestess again in a different deck. So Spirit has a message for you. This could be in relation to the spread that I did for some of you in the other one. So, okay. Okay, so you have false love, right? As the oracle message. So this situation is surrounding that, all right? I know Cancers can tend to be a little bit, you know, the softies, the sweethearts, and the nurturers. So please do not take offense by this reading. If it triggers you, you know, it is what it is. If, you know, it's general. So to be completely sure if it's even meant for you in the first place, you would have to get a personal reading with the reader. But if, you know, I can't control what comes out of the cards and how you feel about it, I have to be honest and straight and you know, spit what I'm getting. All right. So the Nine of Cups here is the overall energy. So I do feel, because these cups seem to be kind of like the placement is very distorted and kind of messy. So after all, you know, is said and done, I feel that you will have what you want regardless of how the situation goes down. And it may not be what you thought you wanted or who you wanted it with, but it's definitely what your true heart's desire is, and what definitely is of your highest good and what's really going to complete you on a deep level. Okay. So where you're at, you have the Chariot, which is interesting because the Chariot card is a Cancer card. This is the sign of Cancer. So I do see with this card is that you want to move forward. I feel like some of you guys may be married already, or you're going to get married to someone. Like it's already solidified that that's what's happening. Not like I'm saying this as a future tense thing. This is something that is already, you know, you've already been proposed to, engaged, and all of that. For some, it could be that you have this desire for someone to be with them very long term. This could be a long distance relationship. Some of you guys may be having a destination wedding or something like that. I get that this person, he's giving me that magician vibe again. Some of you may not want to hear this, and it may not be true for everyone that's watching, because that means it's not your reading. But for those that this is for, this person may be very deceptive. I feel like this person has a track record of promising to other people, women or men, that they want to marry them and they want to settle down. This person may still be married to someone else, but telling you that they're going to leave them and you two are going to run off and get married or something. I don't feel like that's true. I feel like this person is kind of gassing, you know, like playing a little bit, you know, not even a little bit, like they're playing games. And what's behind the curtain is that this situation may need to end. And I feel like your ancestors are kind of like maneuvering some things around so that you can see the truth about this person and the situation. There could be more than one, you know, woman or man involved in this person's life. So this person is not being completely honest. And the strongest energies I'm getting is Leo, Cancer, Pisces, and Gemini energy strongly. That this could be, you know, this is the person, okay? I get that this person feels like they have everything in control, you know? They're fighting this dragon. This is like a fighter energy. So he feels like he's in control of how things are going, or she feels like, whoever this other party is definitely feels like they're in control. And your ego may be fighting you on this, okay? Your lower self is really fighting you because it wants what it wants. Your heart wants what it wants, but Spirit is showing you if there's some sort of delay with this, or the marriage is not rolling, or something is happening, or they're making all types of excuses about commitment or marriage, or, you know, I'm trying to fix our marriage, I'm trying to do this, and they keep making these excuses. There's something going on here. And I feel like with the World card, you're having a hard time letting this dream go. You see how there's a bride here? She's having a hard time letting this situation go and cutting the ties with it, because someone knows that like, I feel like whoever I'm talking to, that this is meant to resonate with, you know that this situation is not going to go anywhere. You know it, like deep down inside, or if it's a marriage, I can't really say for sure, like, oh, you need to divorce this person. I can't say that, but you know what needs to end. Let's say that. You know what within the connection needs to end. The Nine of Swords, they're holding on to a book. So there's some sort of information that someone is struggling to discern or just not wanting to see the truth, what's the knowledge that's being given, because the high priestess has the book open here. So she has all of the information and all of the secrets. Now for some of you, this is like a situation where you pray about it and you're trying to, manipulate the elements and energies around the situation to work in your favor. Whether you want to call that magic or spell work, it is what it is. Or if you're not into that, you may just, pray about it, visualize, doing something. I don't know why. I think I got this for a similar, like, who did I get this for? I think Gemini had similar messages. So definitely a Gemini is involved here. And if that does not resonate with you, let's see if there's something, because there is 2 cards that were left out, and that was the Star and the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, so there could be a dream that needs to be aborted, and it may not be of your highest good, because sometimes with the Star, this is a card of big hopes and big dreams and reaching for the stars, and the things that people say that we can't do and we can't have, we can't manifest, we can, but the thing is it of our highest good? Is it something that truly aligns with our true purpose in life? Or is it something that our soul and our heart truly wants, not what the ego wants or what we think we want, or only what we want and discard what other people want involved? So it could be, and there's Aquarius energy again, and there's the Taurus energy with the 5 of Pentacles. There could be something that this dream, I just get, like, some of you know that this is not for your highest good. Like, it just doesn't sit well with you. You could be dealing with a person that simply just doesn't care who they hurt, who they step on. And some of you may be that person that doesn't care who you have to step over to get with this person, or who you have to cut out of your life just to make this work. Because I get the vibe that some of your family members and stuff like that don't agree with this connection. They don't like this person for you. They don't like the situation at all for some of you, okay? And you're willing, because I'm getting with the green skulls, that this represents the heart chakra, and this man is stepping over these skulls. So someone is disrespecting the dead. So I'm getting this vibe, like, you don't care who gets hurt, or this person doesn't care who they hurt. Even their loved ones, the people that they claim that they truly care about. Or this could be you. And I'm just being honest. Like, I know that this could be like, I wish this bitch would shut up, I don't want to hear this. If that's how you feel, that's too bad. I can't sugarcoat what I'm getting. If it's meant to help somebody, I'm going to say Spirit wouldn't be telling me this for no reason. I don't have a reason to just say the things that's coming out of my mouth, So my intention with these readings is to spit out whatever it is that Divine Spirit wants me to speak on, okay? And I ask that these readings be protected from any BS, any bullshit, any dark energies, any lower vibrational energies. So I know that this is really something that you need to hear, even if it doesn't appease your ego. Some people only want to hear the light and fluffy stuff, and if anything else comes out, they get mad. And some people know the truth and they accept it because it's already there within you. I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know or you didn't already feel or suspect. Usually when you watch readings, you can tell if something's for you because it's hitting on something you already felt, you already knew. Okay? So you would know deep down inside what this is about. And if it doesn't pertain to you, then just kind of like, just turn a blind eye to it, or, turn the other cheek because it's not for you. I'm trying to see if there's any other message for, anyone else other than this message that's coming out. It's coming out very strongly. So I just feel if this is a past tense situation where you've already cut this person out of your life, or you cut these false connections out of your life, that through all of that, you did not waste your time. It wasn't a waste of time because you had to experience what you experienced in order to see what's really true and what's really real. You had to experience the false love and the false connections so that you can recognize the true ones. You can see what's truly love, okay? Because there's a big, big difference. I feel like whoever, the energy, it could be both parties are selfish, not just the person. It could also be you that's being selfish. I just get selfishness in this group right here. And I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm just getting it, how I'm getting it. So It could be like being and sticking together, or trying to force something that's just simply not of your highest good and it's not meant to be. And if this person isn't a total, a-hole, then this person may be actually a good man or a good woman, but just not the one for you. So there's always an inner knowing within us that says, yeah, this person, I love them, or this may be a good person, but we just don't match and we just don't vibe. So if you have time to not move forward and get any deeper, any further with someone, you might want to meditate on it and reflect. But I feel like a lot of you guys already know what you need to do. So if this is a past tense situation, don't second guess yourself and don't overthink it, because you already made your decision, or you know that whatever decision you made needed to be made. So, because your intuition is here. The high priestess came out twice. So you have the truth within you, whether you believe it or not. The book is closed, so that means you're not listening to your inner wisdom, because you already have the inner wisdom here with the high priestess. So I hope that resonates with whomever it needed to resonate with. Again, if you guys want more clarification, or you guys would like a personal reading with me, check out my website. The link will be in the description. If you guys would like to check out my sale that I have running for some of my popular readings at a discount price, check the community section of my channel. Follow me on Instagram for exclusive content, readings, and posts that I don't always post here on YouTube. If you guys like this video, feel free to like, share, subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Much love to you guys.